Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist, 25 years as a professional artist working for Marvel, DC, Transformers, film, video games, all that fun stuff, and the sleeper inner. I slept in, guys. I slept in. We are starting extremely late, an hour and a half late. My apologies to everybody. I think I need to... a Google alarm doesn't work. You know, I got a Google Home. Usually I put that for my alarm. I got my phone for an alarm as well. But as you know, most of us, we have our phone near us. So very easy to snooze. Google, you just tell them Google off and it goes off, or I just kind of sleep through it. So it's one of those things. What's it called? I think I need to use my physical alarm here so that you have to actually get out of bed to turn off the alarm, and then I woke up. So I woke up around 5:45, and already late. I just said, okay, I'm going to make my kids lunch already, which I did. And so I could go a little bit longer today, guys. I'm hoping we will go till it's done. And what we're going to draw today is we're going to draw this Mutants. You guys voted overwhelmingly for Mutants today, and that's what we're going to do. Now, good thing about today is I took a note from yesterday. The Terry Crews thing went well yesterday. That I actually did, and I laid out the Marvel Rivals Mutants piece already. Again, not as tight as the other one, but enough where we could go ahead and do that. So right now, I'm going to say hi to everyone in the live chat. Good morning to my buddy Chris. My apologies, Chris. We were supposed to do his commissions yesterday. My apologies. Yesterday, some things came up. My buddy Chris. But I believe we will actually do it tomorrow, okay? If that's okay with you, my friend. We will get to commissions tomorrow. We might even do both tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. Because I do want these commissions in the mail to you by Monday at the absolute latest. So to my buddy Chris, thank you so much for your patience. Was Colossus... Can I ask you, George? George, is Colossus in Marvel Rivals? Let me see. We're going to go overhead camera, and I wanted it kind of similar to the Fantastic Four piece we did before, so let me show you what I have so far. So this is the Fantastic Four piece that we did, and then this is my layout for the Mutants piece right now. So, and thank you, Chris. Thank you for your patience, my friend. But is Colossus Marvel Rivals? Is Colossus in Marvel Rivals? No, he's not in there yet, right? No. He's not there yet. Okay, Marvel Rivals just revealed Cyclops and Colossus are coming. Okay, you know what we're going to be doing then? We're going to be doing another Marvel Rivals piece later on. So we'll probably do a second Mutants. Actually, that helps because I was trying to fit all the Mutants in here. And as you can see here, okay, so this is, you can see what I was trying to do here. So we got Wolverine here, Mr. Fantastic, a combination of characters to make up for the thing. So these going side by side, right? So if that's the case, I am thinking, and let's just make sure this is in the view of my other camera here. I'm thinking I might adjust this slightly because if there's one with Colossus in it, I might actually save. I might actually save Psylocke, or not Psylocke. I might even actually save Storm for that side of the piece. He'll be in the update, right? So part of me is thinking, okay, I don't need to put all of these characters in here. I can make Magneto a bit bigger. I can make Magneto a bit bigger then, if that's the case. Or just leave it the way it is, and then, just add magic with them. Because I was trying to figure out how to do magic. If I should put magic in this piece, but we'll see. Okay, good morning, Guillermo Prado. Good morning, my friend. So let me just do one thing so I can read the chat properly. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the chat here. Okay, that's better. So I can read the chat properly. So let's get going on this, guys. We are going to get going on this. And I'm going to go a little bit later today, guys. Usually we start at 5 and we end around We start at 5, we end around 8 a.m. Whoops, that you can see I was looking at Marvel Rivals. Cyclops is coming, guys. That we usually end around 8. Today I'm okay with ending a little bit later, probably around 9ish. But again, we'll go until we're close to done. But we will start with this Wolverine piece, very similar to what you already see in the marketing art for Wolverine. So let's go ahead and get doing this. Rig art is actually Cage Cat. Rig art, aka Cage Cat is here. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, and you know what I didn't do? Actually, bear with me for a second, guys. I did not share because I was late. Bear with me. I'm going to just share the stream on the multiple platforms. Just give me a second here. Let's see if this works if I do this. Actually, so just bear with me, my friends. I'm going to quickly share this on my other platforms here quickly. And again, bad part about what's waking up late. Hold on, drawing. Drawing Marvel Mutants live. Whoops. Just bear with me. I'm just sharing on the other platforms, guys. This is great content. Me sharing on social media my stuff. Okay, I'm gonna share it on X as well. Sharing on pretty much the platforms I usually share on. Ding, ding, ding. So just bear with me, my friends. Dun, dun. So how's everyone doing this morning? Good to see you all here. Everyone from Planet, Carl's from Planet Tatooine. Are you from Tatooine? Good morning, Tony. Good to see you. Okay, and then let me just share it on Instagram, and then we're good to go, my friends. Good to go, all right? AL West is doing great. Happy birthday to your nephew on stream. The whole family loved it. That's fantastic. But he doesn't even know who Elvis is. Okay, just give me 1 second, and then we're going to get going, my friends, okay? Oh. Okay, so 1 second here, my friends. We are going to go. Just going to share on Instagram, and then we are going to get going. I should have done this before stream, guys. One good thing about streaming directly to YouTube is I could have done this earlier. So my apologies, things to learn. But guys, we're almost there. One more day, and we have streamed every single day in January of 2025. I'm at a feat I'm actually pretty proud of. I don't think I've ever gone a full month streaming. Maybe I have. I'm trying to think. Maybe I did do it in 2022. I think I did, or 2021. No, 2022. I might have, but I don't remember. There was a time where I was able to stream every day, but so far so good, guys. Every single day since January 1st, we have streamed. That is a reason to celebrate, and hanging out with you guys every day is always a good time. So. I said, join me, lice. Then one more thing, and then we get going, guys, okay? Do a quick click here. All right, let's get going, guys. It's time. It's time, my friends. Okay, let's go. Hi, Lay. Good morning. Chris Green, good to see you. You are the superhero, Chris. You are. You are the superhero. Okay. Let's see. All right, Year of the Wooden Snake. Oh, yeah. Is it Chinese New Year? When is Chinese New Year, guys, by the way? Let's see. Chinese New Year 2025 was yesterday. 25. So Happy New Year. Happy Chinese New Year's. Gong Hei Fat Choi, right? That's right. Gong Hei Fat Choi. There you go. Tony has a question. Do you have any advice on coming up with your own character poses? Do you have reference or you just freestyle? I usually just freestyle it. I usually just freestyle it at this point in my life. At this point in my life, you know, I've seen so much, okay, that it just comes naturally now. Sometimes I will freestyle, and then I realize later on that it looks like something else that I've seen, which has happened on many, many, many occasions. But usually I have an idea of something I want, and then I'll just go ahead and go for it. Now, after laying this out, I just realized it looked very similar to the marketing arts. So let's see if I can put a little bit of a spin on it. So there you go. Regard says, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, you had food poisoning yesterday, Regard. Oh, no. That sucks. Food poisoning is the worst. We had a little scare yesterday, last night. The box office artist, you guys know my puppy. We think he swallowed something because he started breathing funny. So we went to the vet like late last night. We went to the emergency, but then he started feeling okay. So I thought to myself, okay, I'll save the $300 and let's see how he's doing tomorrow, the next day. So he looks like he's doing okay. It looks like he's doing okay, but we'll see. Like, if worst comes to worst, I will bring him to the vet today. But my personal vet is much cheaper than the emergency vet. So good morning, Kevin. How you doing? Good to see you. So again, guys, starting extremely late, but again, the good thing is that everything is laid out, so it's just a matter of actually just going ahead and drawing everything. Yeah, this marker's starting to run out a little bit. Let's see if the brush pen, how's my brush pen working today? Don't feed him chocolate. Well, we did have a scare last year because I think it was around Halloween time, and we took it for a walk, and then there was chocolate on the ground. We didn't see it, and then he ate like half a chocolate bar, right? But I called emergency immediately when I found out. They told me he should be fine. Just you know, the amount of chocolate he ate compared to his size. They said he would be okay. Man, my pens are running out, dudes. My pens be running out. Let's see if I got another fresh. Again, if I have a fresh pen here. Hold on, guys. Let me just check if I have a fresher brush pen. The thing is, I gotta label these brush pens, man. Hello, good morning, Koopa Plays. Good to see you, my friend. Good morning, Kenyatta. Good day to you on your way to work. By the way, Kenyatta, your commission's in the mail. I put in the mail. When did I put that? I think 2 days ago. Your commission's in the mail, so hopefully you will receive that within the next couple weeks, my friends. And thank you again for the opportunity. I really appreciate it, my friend. Let's see here. AL West says, don't feed me chocolate either. We'll ask for another piece. Me too, my friends. I love the chocolate. I'll tell you guys something. Like, for those frequent viewers of mine, you know I've been on a diet forever. Okay, I've always been on some sort of diet. I think to the point where my body knows all my tricks already. It knows all my tricks. Or it's like, you're doing this again? So this year, like I've been consistent with my diet this year. But I think my body's like, you're doing this again? So it's kind of holding on to everything. Okay, Denoise says, outstanding work. Love from Southwest Detroit, Michigan. Awesome. Not too far from here, actually. Detroit's only about 3 hours from here, from where I am. So very, very close. Oh, Tony is a part of the Discord server. Congratulations, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to the fam. By the way, guys, it's unlikely that we're going to be able to look at the Discord today because I started so late today. So unless this goes swimmingly by, which I would love, it's very unlikely we're going to look at it today, but hopefully we can look at it tomorrow, and especially if we are able to do Chris's commissions soon. I really do need to get to Chris's commissions because I also have that cover I need to do, guys. Actually, now thinking about it, I need to do a layout for that cover and send that in before I even go ahead and stream that. I got to get that approved. And then we could do an official comic book cover together, guys. I will show you how I will go ahead and put together a comic book cover. And it's actually a pretty substantial cover. It's going to take a while. I think that cover is going to take me about a good 8 hours to draw, if not more. So it will be a little bigger. Did I model my mutants after the actors? No, I did not. No, I did not. He doesn't look like Hugh Jackman, though, does he? I don't think so. Did you make a mistake while inking? I make plenty of mistakes by inking, I'll be honest with you. I do all the time. But the most important is, am I able to work with it, or am I able to fix it, or is it bad enough where it's never been bad enough where I had to scrap a drawing. I don't think that's ever happened. Now, when I was doing the Infinity War mural for Marvel, there was a time where I drew the wrong Loki, I think it was, Loki head. And you guys know, this is how I drew it. I went straight from the board to ink. So what I had to do was, I had to draw it on a separate board and then paste it on. Yeah, there was only a couple. Like I had so much freedom when doing that project. And I'm telling you guys, I would never have that kind of freedom if I were to do like an official, like poster that they use on billboards and stuff like that. Those are very, very complicated in terms of approvals to do. So there were just a couple things I needed to fix later on. It was mainly decisions I had to make later on. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and draw this arm. But yeah, it's very, very rare. But yes, I've made plenty of mistakes on the ink process. I think the only other real one that I did where I was not happy and I ended up scrapping it, it was a Minecraft one I did. I was doing like a Minecraft in a Marvel style video. And I was trying to draw this Jason Momoa style Steve. And I honestly did not like it. I did not like how it was turning out. So I ended up scrapping it. And we decided to film me tearing it up. We thought it would be a fun thing to include in the video at the time. So when you see me tearing up that piece, it was because I honestly did not like it. I thought, I thought it could have been better. That's why we tore it up, you know? Yeah. But then other than that, no, not really. There you go. So, by the way, guys, if you could do me a huge favor, if you are new to my stream, please do hit that subscribe button. We are streaming directly to YouTube today. Pretty much every day, I got some advice saying that I should just stick to the one platform here, which we are doing. And it's been a lot of fun so far, guys, so thank you guys so much for sticking with me and for hanging out once again. Please do join the community. If you're new here, please do join the Discord. The Discord, I'm trying to be a little bit more active on there, but most likely the best time I catch it is during these streams where I can see what you guys are working on. Maybe just remind me, guys, I should just make the folders in stream, you know. So, there you go. That's an arm. That's an arm, all right. Rigard says, need to draw more. Just finishing my work after course and getting over this Cygnus. Yeah, go for it, my friend. Hello, Rum. Good to see you. You're a cool guy, James. Well, thank you, Rigard. I appreciate it. You're a cool guy also. Can you redo the Minecraft one with Jack Black as Steve? Yeah. Because I think everybody thought, myself included, because when Jason Momoa was cast, that he was going to be the one playing Steve. Everyone thought that. Well, when that news came out years ago, by that time I already drew him as Steve because I thought he would make a cool Steve. And everyone was like, "Oh, James, they copied your, they listened to you, James." That's what they said at the time. And now I'm like, nope, he's not playing Steve. He's not playing Steve. Okay. Hello, Echo. Good to see you. Curly, good morning. Good morning, my friend. Mario just woke up. Me too, my friend. Me too. Let me ask you this, guys. Like the music, I'm using all this epic music here. Do you prefer the epic music or do you prefer the lo-fi music? Let me ask you this. Do you guys prefer the lo-fi music or do you prefer the music I'm playing right now? The music I'm playing right now. 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 The music I'm p Let's see here. Happy Thursday. We're almost there, guys. Echo. Happy Thursday, guys. Now, one thing I am actually concerned about is the lighting of this, because you guys know I'm joining all these pieces together, so the lighting actually has to be consistent. And I think the lighting was from the top of the middle one. Music is music. Okay. Sir Bats, I can see it now. Your version is better than the actual Wolverine. I appreciate that, my friend. Don't worry about that, Sir Bat. Don't worry. You being here, guys. To be honest, you guys being here watching, it's already so much support. So I really do appreciate that, my friend. So thank you for even being here and watching the stream. You don't necessarily have to support me monetarily, guys. You even just sharing the videos that helps a lot. Checking out all my edited videos, that means a lot too. If you haven't seen it already, please do check out the Kaido video that I put out yesterday. And thank you to everyone who's already watched it. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with these edited videos here, guys. Like, they're not getting many views, or views that they used to, you know. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about it. Should I still put them out individually? Should I just compile them instead? I'm trying to work that out on my own right now. So do some gaming ones. Gears of War. I have done Gears of War before. I was supposed to actually do a Gears of War in the art book. My friends at Udon asked me to do one for an art book, and when I did the piece, it was actually rejected. They didn't like it. So it's not like they didn't like it. It didn't feel like Gears of War, unfortunately. I have a video about that, actually. And then I showed the piece, and a lot of you guys said, okay, yeah, we understand. It doesn't totally feel like Gears of War, so I get that. You know, it's one of those things where you understand where they're coming from, you know. So hold on, guys. I'm just pulling up some Wolverine reference here. Okay. So, Jackman. There you go. We enjoy that you're doing a stream every morning. Well, thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate it. Well, I appreciate you guys are here every morning to join me in the streams. My goal is just to make these entertaining, you know, for you guys. And that is the dream. You could, you know, any time of day you could come and enjoy just hearing me talk about things. So I do think I should. I do need to prepare a little bit more in terms of talking points, what we should talk about every day. That's one thing. But again, it's a learning experience. Like, I'm willing to give this time. To be honest, I'm willing to give this even a full year, you know, if not longer, because I am enjoying hanging out with you guys and working with you guys. So I'm just looking at his outfit here, guys. Just make sure I'm not missing anything. He has these the dog tags. Can't forget that. Dog tags there. Okay. Yeah, because actually, guys, I think the lighting's coming from this way. The lighting's actually on. It's going this way, this side. So I gotta figure that out. So, okay, take care, DFL artists. Have a good day at work. Any news you could share on the cover you booked? Yes. I can tell you guys what it is. It's for a book called Astrobots. Written by my friend, or my collaborator, Simon Furman. Now, Simon Furman, I've worked with a few times. I've worked with him on Transformers, of course. They got him to do a whole bunch of Transformers stuff when I was at Dreamwave. But also, he also wrote one of the Marvel projects I worked on. I worked on a project called Amazing Fantasy, because I believe he was one of the creators of Death's Head. So the book I worked on, it was like a reimagined version of the character Death's Head. So Simon wrote the piece. So it was interesting, you know. It was funny though because to be honest, I wanted to work with a different writer because, and nothing against Simon. It was more because you know I wanted, you know, you go work for Marvel, you're thinking you want to work with all these new writers and stuff, right? And again, nothing against Simon. He's a phenomenal writer. But when they told me that he would be the one writing it, I was like, ah. And again, nothing against Simon. It was just I wanted to work with somebody new. You know what I mean? Because I've worked with Simon before. But again, great guy, and you know, I'm very, very blessed to have an actual Marvel paying gig at the time. But it was like, oh, okay. But the series went well. That was the final series I worked on at Marvel before moving on and deciding to go back to school. So for you guys who don't know, I decided to go back to school in 2006, I believe, 2006. That's when I decided comics, the grind of comics was getting a bit overwhelming for me, and I wanted a job where I could go to work and leave work at work. Because you can't do that in comics. Comics 24 hours. Well, I'm finding that now, even here. Like, this job is 24 hours, me working here with you. And I absolutely love it. But back then especially, it was like, you know, I wanted something where, you know, I didn't have to work on something 24 hours a day. Though, to be honest, VFX, sometimes you're working 24 hours a day. But, you know, I could leave it at work. I could come home and then not worry about work. You don't get that as a freelance artist, you know. It's like every second you're thinking about, oh, man, I got to get home to work. Like, even today. Today, even. Like, I'm out and I'm thinking, man, I want to go home and work, you know. I'm out with loved ones. I'm like, oh, man, I want to go home and work. You know what I mean? Rigard used to be a regular gym rat for years, since I was 20. I'm 45 now. Hey, man, high five. But I lost interest about 10 years ago. Like, I'm off and on. Mario's into the bodybuilding. There's an interesting movie that's coming out that looks actually pretty good. It's finally coming out, but starring Kang. What's his name? Jonathan Majors. And it looks like it's about, oh, by the way, let me get my trusty, it looks like it's about like a bodybuilder, a guy trying to get into bodybuilding. So from a guy who's always, his whole life, was trying to lose weight. By the way, guys, for those of you who haven't seen this before, I don't use this as much as I used to. But this is called a French curve, okay? So even when I'm drawing robots, I would use French curves, mainly because they, you know, it would, for me, it gave, you know, a slight curve gave a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? It gave a little bit more, action. Let's just say that. Action to the lines. As opposed to just using a straight ruler. Let's see, I made a little boo-boo there, but again, not bad enough where I can't fix it. Something like that. Let's do something like that. So you'll be seeing me using that a lot in the in those Astrobots covers. So if you look up that series, a lot of my Transformers friends actually worked on that series. So we made that deal. So now that you mentioned that, I'm going to, I think I need to lay that out today, actually. Now, the layout I won't show you guys because I need to get that approved first. But I think once it's approved, I should be able to draw it live with you guys. The entire series. So. Okay, and you can actually see me put together a cover. Magazine Dreams, that's what it's called, ALS, yes. Magazine Dreams. So you know one thing I'm also going to try to do, guys. We put up the Terry Crews as what's it called, a crew of Terry Crews yesterday. I'm almost immediately. I think I might try to do that every day with everything that we work on. I didn't put it up on YouTube though. Maybe I'll wait a day for the YouTube just so people can try to find the streams. I didn't put a timer on this guy. I should have. It's already 7 o'clock. I should have put a timer on him. Let's just put another 10 minutes in on him, guys, okay? Okay, take care, Titan. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right. But I do, definitely do need to start exercising again, guys. Like, we're getting that age. And yesterday, speaking of longevity, and a lot of you guys, you're very, very young. World's ahead of you, man. I get mad at my kids when they don't eat junk food. And it's more out of jealousy. I'm like, why aren't you eating? I would love to eat this stuff. Why aren't you eating? Eat it now while you can enjoy it. I get mad at my kids for not eating junk food. But like, especially my son. My son loves working out now, and he's actually building a lot of muscle. Man, I wish I had. Like, he does. Like, we'd go to the gym together, and he'd do like a third of what I do, but he'd get 3 times the results that I get. Of course, that's age for you guys. That is definitely age for you. But again, at my age, like yesterday, I was mentioning yesterday, I was watching. I forgot how, but we were talking about Dick Van Dyke. If you guys don't know who Dick Van Dyke is, look it up. He was in Mary Poppins. He was the chimney guy in Mary Poppins. And he's still alive and kicking today, because I think I saw a reel where he's at the gym. The guy's 99 years old. 99 years old. And he's still strong, right? And then that put me down a little rabbit hole, because then I went and I saw him on The Masked Singer. That came out like a few years, what was that? About a year or so ago, when he was 97. And he has his own show. And at 97, and what's more impressive is his cognitive, like his mental capacity. Sometimes you see people that old, and they're talking, right? They talk like that. Not him. He talks clearly. He's moving like he's a lot younger. Like, man, that's the goal there, So, part of me is like, okay. There's all that dancing when he was younger. All that dancing when he was younger. But that's funny, the comments, though, because it's like, you never know sometimes. Like, you say, people always assume, you go vegan or whatever, and that's the way to live to 100. But then you get all these people. Like, there's this one lady, I remember she was like 103, and they're asking the... That's funny, Mario. There's 103, and she's 103, and she drinks a Dr. Pepper every day. A Dr. Pepper every day. So some people, they just, they have the right genetics also. Like, genetics plays a huge part in all of that as too, right? But at the end of the day, too, like, we don't know. You don't know. So I always say to you guys, even when it comes to work, we just control what we can control. At the end of the day, all I could do is figure out, what am I doing every day that will lead me to my goal. And that's all you could do. You could hope for it. That's why, for me personally, when I was working at YouTube, I never really set subscriber goals, because I can't really control that. I can control how to get more subscribers, but I can't control, how many I get. You know what I mean? Like, I could say now, my goal is to hit 2 million subscribers this year, right? I could say that all I want, but I really don't know. I really don't know, especially with my content being hit or miss these days. It's like so it's kind of not a good goal in that sense. I would love to say, sit here and say to you, that's my goal this year. We're going to hit 2 million subscribers, and that is fun. It gets the community involved. It gets you guys to help me out, trying to, But at the same time, it's like, well, how do you get there? And you can't really measure sometimes. I can measure how many videos I put out. I can measure how many live streams I do. I can measure that. But I can't really measure how many people actually click the subscribe button. You know what I mean? I can try to find optimize ways to get people to hit the subscribe button. But at the end of the day, if a person wants to subscribe or not, that's up to them. That's up to you guys, right? So having those, at the very least, if I could see my output, at the very least, then that's all you could do at the end of the day. Keep refining what you do and enjoying every step. And that's all I could do at this point. Whoops. Drop my phone. And drop your phone once in a while. There you go. So, and that's why I always tell you guys, it's more like, okay, let's figure out what we're going to do first, okay? Your goal is to get a job at Marvel this year, okay? All right, that's fantastic. Great goal, all right? What are you doing to get there? What's your plan? That's when the plan comes into play, guys. That's when the plan comes into play. Okay, I want to get a job at Marvel. Okay, to get that, what do I need to do? Well, I need to make a portfolio. Okay, when are you going to make the portfolio? Deadline for the portfolio. Now we're getting into the nuts and bolts. Now we're into, okay, this is the actual work you need to do to get things done. Okay, I need to make a portfolio. I need to show this, this, and that. I need to have this, this, and that characters. Okay? By this date, I want to show it to somebody. I want to show it to an editor here, or I want to show it online to somebody, or I want to get feedback. By this date, I want to show it to somebody and get feedback, as opposed to get a job. You know what I mean? Like, you start there. But you don't say, I'm going to get a job by thing, because you don't know. You don't know, Well, you could say it. You could say it still. Like, I could still say it. Nothing wrong with saying it. It's just one thing to say it, another to actually do the actions you need to get the job done, What do I need to do, for example, on my end, what do I need to do to get more people to watch the live streams? And again, I'm thankful for every single one of you that took time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes with me. Well, what can I do? Well, number one, I could make it more entertaining, for sure. Number two, I could make it a little bit more interactive. Like, one thing I do want to do, guys, and I'm probably going to try to start this tomorrow, is go back to some of the fast drawing. Like, you'll be doing fast drawing. I would love to set aside some time to do fast drawing. And I think one way we could do that, guys, one way we could do that every morning is if I lessen the amount of characters I draw. Because, again, this would go a lot faster if I only drew 3 characters, right? If I only drew 3 characters, then, then we have time at the end, right? We do have more time at the end. So that could be part of it, like lessen the amount of characters I draw per stream so that I can spend more time hanging out with you, checking out the Discord, all that stuff. We could do something like that. James, you should make a coloring book with all the month's drawings. My son would love that. That's not a bad idea, George. That's not a bad idea at all. It's not a bad idea at all. A lot of you have been asking for an art book for the month's drawings. Let me look into how I could do that, guys. Let me look into how I could do that, all right? Again, one-man show here, so that's the thing. Like, I am so behind with the things I want to edit and color and all that stuff, guys, that, it's like a little, I won't lie, a little bit overwhelming right now. A little bit. Trying to keep up with everything. I'm trying to make the edited videos a little bit more entertaining, but again, with that takes time. So it's like, at the same time, I'm like, is it even worth it? Like, part of me is like, is it even worth it to put all those facts that I'm putting in? But I kind of I'm trying to make the those videos a little different. But then again, maybe I'll just, instead of doing these highly, kind because sometimes it takes a while to get those facts in there, right? Those facts in there. For example, the video I got coming out tomorrow. We're gonna put that Kung Fu Panda video out tomorrow. I have 100 facts in there. 100 facts. It just turned out that way. I have 100 facts, and it was a lot of fun to do. And to be honest, I'm hoping that the regular person would enjoy that. You know, the fact I'm adding just a little bit more something entertaining, them watch it all the way through the video. But at the same time, is it necessary? Maybe. But if I just do like a time lapse video, and again, it's just because I'm a one-man band here. Like if I had an editor, for sure I could do that still. But because I'm a one-man band, it's like, is it even worth it at this point? Or should I just make it like a time-lapse video? But the caveat is, what's it called? The difference is the colored version is there. And that's how it's different than this, right? So it's like, I don't know. Because I was working on that Kung Fu Panda video yesterday, and I really enjoyed doing it. It's just it takes a lot of time, you know what I mean? It's time. Now, a lot of that time, like if I cut that time in half, I could have colored a piece, you know what I mean? The amount of time. So it's like you weigh what's more important at that point, right? So it's like that. Let's see here. Ruth Events, and thank you, Mario. Thank you so much. Do you play Marvel Rivals yourself? If so, who's your main? I do not. I don't play I don't have time. I would love to say I just don't have the time, guys. I would love to play Marvel Rivals. But you guys see how busy I am, streaming every day, trying to get... Pretty much we're doing enough content for like a video a day, to be honest. It's backlogged, you know? I haven't colored a single piece from this month. Right? So part of me is like, is it more valuable to just go ahead and do the coloring in stream again? But it's one of those things, guys. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's turning my venting session. There we go. Ruthie Vent says it's his brother's Benny's birthday. Is he watching? Is Benny watching? Let's see here. You should have a calendar to sell, with your work to sell. That'd be nice, actually. I was looking at... Okay, and let's go ahead to... It's 7:10 right now. Let's go do Scarlet Witch right now. Do Scarlet Witch. Okay. Oh, okay, Regard. Please do take care of yourself. Yo, that food poisoning, man. That food poisoning. No good. I might put her arm down. Because we got a lot of blank space. Did you try... did I, Trish? Or I forgot to remember. I was multi-streaming, guys. I was multi-streaming, but after a while I was like, maybe I should just focus on one platform. Because I was multi-streaming on... I was multi-streaming on Instagram and on like all these other platforms. But I think I decided maybe it's better if I just focus on one platform. So that's what we're doing right now. So right now I am just on YouTube. Also, I found with the multi-streaming, I'm finding with the multi-streaming that what's it called? You know the problem multi-stream? For some reason, and I don't know why, YouTube doesn't monetize immediately. Like that's why sometimes I take a while because I'm trying to get the YouTube content monetized, right? So I'm like, oh, what's going on there? right. I'm just trying to figure out, guys. I had a sense of how I was going to lay this out, but I was trying to figure out how to optimize it just a little bit more. I actually might move, I might take out Storm, guys. I might take out Storm and just do Magneto and Psylocke. I'll save Storm for the other mutant piece. So we'll go from there. Okay, so that's one of the things. Ruth Events, he's watching. Okay, guys, you know what we do when it's somebody's birthday. You know what we do? Give me a style, my friends. Give me a style. Oops, I should... I'm trying to keep this in camera here. Give me a style, my friends. Give me a style. You know what we do when it's somebody's birthday. Let's see, jazz. Let's see here. Country? I think we did country last time, though. No? We could do like a jazz. How about, let's see here. Can't go wrong with jazz. Okay, we're doing jazz. But in my mind, I'm trying to think, how do I do jazz? Maybe I could do it like a lounge singer. not Marilyn Monroe. Oh shit! I don't want to be canceled today. Oops! And you guys can't see what I'm drawing, by the way. Let me put this down here, guys. You can't even see what I'm drawing, can you? Okay, let go. Let's go, guys. All right. All right. So let's do this quickly for Ruth Events. What's your nephew's name again? Ruth Events. What's your nephew's name? I think you wrote it here. Let's see here. Hello, Justin. By the way, I didn't see you were here. What's the name of your nephew again? Benny. Okay, we'll do a little more like a lounge singer. Okay? Let me get my microphone here. Hey. Make sure you tip your waitresses. For my friend Benny. Benny there. I heard it's your birthday. So this song's for you, my friend. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Hey, 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 hey. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday, dear Benny. Hey, hey. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Let's try it one more time. Happy birthday to you. I don't know if this is jazz. This is probably not jazz, but it's okay. Happy birthday, hey, to you. Hey, hey, hey. Happy birthday, dear Benny. Hey, happy birthday, hey, to you. Hey. I don't know what style that was. Hey. Happy birthday, Betty. Much love to you. And thank you for watching with Ruth Events. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. John Doe just arrived just on time for the birthday song. There you go. Let's get back to the real music here, guys. Let's get back to the real music. Well, I had another 1,000 people unsubscribe. That's okay. All good. But I'm aimed to please. I aim to please, my friends. Well, I only got 10 minutes here and it stopped. Oh my gosh, it's 7:10. Well, actually, I guess we are going a little bit longer today. I guess I am a little. I got a little sniffle here going. But then sometimes I get that just because of allergies in the morning. So it's not like I'm sick per se, but more because of allergies. So yeah, guys. So I think I'm gonna save Storm for the piece where once Cyclops and Colossus comes out, then we will add Storm to that piece. So we will do Storm, Colossus, Cyclops, and Magic. But for this piece, we'll keep it to Scarlet Witch. We'll keep it to Magneto and Psylocke. That's what we're going to do in this piece here. Because I had Storm here. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make Magneto just a bit bigger. And that's what we're going to do. Okay? Don't forget to tip your waitresses. There you go. There you go. Since you're drawing mutants, who's your favorite X-Men member? Okay, of course. Wolverine, my friend. Wolverine. Not telling two tales out of school there. I don't even know what that meant, but tall tales out of school? Is that the term they say? Again, guys, another comic. I always say like Image Comics were the comics that got me into comics, but if I had to pick one Marvel comic, absolutely X-Men #1, Jim Lee's X-Men #1. I don't know how many times I've drawn that cover, redrawn that cover, Jim Lee's X-Men #1. You know, it wouldn't hurt to, that would be a fun thing to do one of these days. It would take too long, though, I think, for our streams. But one thing, because you guys saw me do some cover recreations before. Oops. You guys see me do some cover recreations before. And it would be a lot of fun to recreate Jim Lee's X-Men #1 cover. Again, not trying to be better than Jim Lee, just to put my own spin on it. Like, it blew my mind that someone would even attempt to redraw Jim Lee's cover. But then I saw Alex Ross did his version of it, and he put his own spin. Like when it came to the character poses and everything, he tried to make them a little bit more dynamic. So that's what I would try to do. I would not try to copy it one-on-one. I would change up the poses a little bit. Brett Booth, an OG, a legendary comic book artist, Brett Booth. Like, he does that for his Patreon, where he would recreate covers and draw them in his professional style. And they're really amazing. Really, really amazing. Like, he's fantastic. And you guys saw, we tried to do that for a few videos before. I'm not sure if you guys like those videos where I tried to recreate like old comic covers. I'm not sure if you guys were into that or not. But so definitely a content idea. Brian, good morning, my friend. Good morning. And again, I've been super busy, man. Oh, I got all these covers on the go, Brian. Brian hosts a podcast, by the way, or he produces a podcast with Billy Tucci is in there, and a lot of guys are on there that I admire. Like I used to love back in the day. Like I see like Dan Fraga. I used to love his stuff back in the day. All those things, all the Extreme Studio guys, you know. But of course, Billy Tucci, She. I should draw She one of these days. Is that the cover with Cyclops and Wolverine? Wait, which cover was that, my friend? Which cover was that? But good to see you, Brian. Good to see you, Brian. I'm hoping to get back to you soon. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, my friend. But good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Brian, can I ask you where are you based out of again? I think you told me before, but uh, Tony enjoyed those videos where I recreated those covers. Because I would put that Spider-Man one in the same vein when I recreated that Spider-Man and Venom cover. Like, that's up there. Like, it's bold to try to recreate it. But at the same time, it's like, I do it in my style, right? So it's like, it's more like I'm not copying them. It's more like it's inspired by the cover. So I would call it like a homage, as we say. Oh, really? We got a virtual tour of Brian Polito's Coffin Comics. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, and they get Dan Fraga to come on? That'd be cool. That would be cool also. Yeah, like Dan Fraga, Art the Bear, like all those guys. Like yeah, it's like my childhood. You know what I mean? When you think about it. So anyway, has Jazza been visiting or calling you time to time? Well, I don't think he would visit. He's in Australia. So me and Jazza have never met in person. We always our things are always we talk on the phone or through email and stuff. But we never met in person before. We were supposed to meet at I was supposed to go to VidCon like years ago. And before, Jazza used to do a lot of hosting duties at VidCon. And there was a time we were going to do a meetup of all these art YouTubers, mostly girls, like Myra Byler, Super Ray Dizzle, Chloe, like all my friends. We were supposed to meet up, and then the only guys who were going to be there were me and Jazza. But I couldn't go. I couldn't explain to them why I couldn't go, but the reason was I was so behind on the Star Wars mural that I had to stay, you know? Okay. We'll do, Brian. We'll do, Brian. Yeah, so one day, I think one day. Chris Hogg, I don't know why, but you remind me of Frank Cho. My art? I wish. Aaron Lopestri. Oh, another legend. Aaron Lopestri has a show, Greybeard Studios, where he chooses the topic and they draw out a time limit. I would do awesome. Thank you, my friend. I think I would. Well, that's my thing, right? You guys know that's my thing. The time limits. I do the best I can. Like you were talking about the pros of the pros. You know, the pros. These guys, because you got the pros, and then you got the pros. The guys that that the pros look up to. And these are guys, the ones Brian are mentioning here. These are guys that I personally looked up to when trying to do this, trying to do all my comic stuff back in the day. The pros. So there you go. But yeah, Frank Cho's starting to do some stuff on YouTube now too. Like I love Frank Cho's stuff. His stuff is amazing. Love Frank Cho. See, that's the thing. That's why I'm so thankful, guys. I got into YouTube when I did. Because if I got into YouTube today, it's like, how do you compete with these guys? It's not like I wouldn't do well, but it would be more like I'd be so intimidated that all my favorite creators, they're all doing social media stuff in that sense, right? It's like, how do you compete with these guys, right? Do I like Wolverine's design and rivals? His sneakers kill. I love all. I love all the Marvel Rivals designs. I do. They're incredible. I don't know. They just bring me back to a time. You know, I don't know. It's just something about them. It's very. I would say there's nostalgic because they're updated, but I don't know. There's just something about them that makes me feel at home. It's just a style I like, you know. Okay, we got to get down to it, guys. What time is it? 7:30. Again, guys, we are going a little bit later today. I started quite later, so I'm not too worried here. Not like before when we would try to finish around. When we would try to finish around 8 a.m. We could go a little bit longer today. I already made my kids lunch. Usually that's what I'm doing, guys. When I finish at 8, I have to get my kids ready for school, for sure. Let's see here. Brian has a very important question. I know you love the pinup poster setup work. Have you missed the itch to get back to sequential work? I'll be honest, Brian, not really. Not really. And I'll tell you why. It was what I was worst at. I think I was worst at the sequential art aspect of comic art. My storytelling wasn't the best. And I always tell everyone here, anyone who wants to get into comics is storytelling. At the end of the day, you can make the prettiest picture of Wolverine and all that stuff, and it's great. It will look great on a splash page, but at the end of the day, you need to tell a story. You need to know how to tell a story in comics. So sequential art is so important. And let me give 1 second here, guys. I think my friend Kevin Feige is calling. Hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second, my friend. 1 second. Okay, guys. Just give me 1 second, guys. Kevin Feige's coming. Hold that thought. Kevin Feige's calling. 1 second, guys, friends. 1 second. Oh, that Kevin Feige. Want me to leave me alone? That guy, that Kevin Feige. Won't leave me alone. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Be good to see you. Again, I forgot what we were talking about. They were talking about, I don't remember. Whatever. Whatever. All right, so let's get to this Magneto here, guys. We'll get to the Magneto here up here. Now, again, I was going to put Storm and Psylocke. I guess I could add them too. So, George says, I'm crap at drawing, but you make it look easy. Well, again, my friend, 25 years, professional artist. I say it at the beginning of every stream because, just to show you guys how long I've been doing it. I'm at this for forever, you know. By the way, coffee break, my friend, and my Superman mug here, the way Superman should look. Cheers. Poster and pinups, yeah. So sequential art, and that's what I was getting at. Sequential art, guys, that's an art form in itself. Some people take it for granted. Some people don't think it's important. It really is. It's more than just drawing these cool pinups. Though it's part of it, you know, doing these cool poses and stuff, that can be part of it. It is part of it. But what's more important is your storytelling. Can you tell a story with your art? And it's a lot harder than it looks, my friends. It's a lot harder. Having the panels flow, having emotion in your pages, you know, are you making the viewer feel how you want them to feel? Now, to answer, I'm not too sure Brian's still here. My apologies, Brian. To answer Brian's question, do you have the itch? I wouldn't mind trying it again. I definitely wouldn't mind trying it again. I was mentioning the other day how I would actually go and approach drawing comics in 2025, how I would do it comparatively. And just pulling up some Magneto reference here, guys. So, how I would do comics in 2025, how I would schedule my time and how I would approach it, much different than I did how many years ago when I was actually working full time in comics. The last full time comic I worked on was in when was that? 2013, 2014, something like that. I just started well. I just started in doing YouTube at the time. Actually, no. It was right after. Oh, when did I do that? I'm trying to remember what I did. Like, it was around the time I actually started YouTube. That was the last time I was doing a comic. I was working on. For IDW, of course, doing some Transformers stuff. I was at the time that was the only comic work I could get. Of course, was working on Transformers stuff. So even then, it was hard. Does conventions pay well for appearing? You don't get paid by the convention to go. You don't get paid. It depends what it is, though. Like, for example, I got, I wouldn't say paid, but I got pocket money when I went to, like, for example, I was invited to these cons in China. So they gave me, like, pocket money, but it wasn't paid per se, because the money comes from, like, selling and doing your business there. So it's like they give you a free table, and then you're free to sell your stuff, you know? So that's how, in these conventions, when I go to these conventions, they don't pay me to appear. They don't. I'd love it if they did, but they don't. The only time you get paid is if you're like a celebrity. And from what I understand, if you're a celebrity going to these conventions, there's usually two ways you get paid as a celebrity going to conventions. It's number one, you could get paid like a flat fee, and they give you an overall flat fee for your appearance. Or number two, you get a cut of the ticket sales. You know when you pay to have your favorite act take a picture with your favorite actor, they would get a cut of that instead. If you're a popular guy, like for example Mark Hamill, if you're that, like, he's always popular at cons. They always clean up at cons, by the way. Mark Hamill always cleans up cons. You want the cut. You don't want like a flat fee. Or unless the flat fee is like astronomical. You want the flat fee. But for comic artists, no, no, no. Comic artists is just more like the privilege of being there. Unless they actually do pay like some of the bigger guys. But for sure, I am not on that level, right? So no. So if I get invited to a con, it's very rare that they pay for my flight or anything like that. It's very rare. It has happened, but it's very rare these days. So I have to get there myself. I have to put up my own hotel and all that stuff. Sometimes they'll offer a hotel. Sometimes it depends on the convention owner. But you go there and but you make your most money by selling things, selling your own product, and that's where these days it's you got to be a good businessman, man. It's just like everything else. We talked about being a YouTuber and a businessman, like even in comics today. You got a freelance artist. You got to be a good businessman. You really do. Really, really do. Will they use AI to replace artists in the comic book industry? I can see some aspects, yes. But the actual comics themselves, no. I highly doubt it. Or at least not for a long, long, long time. Because, part of being a comic book artist, that part is a very important part to collectors, having real artists. So, as of now, I would say no. Could that change as a new generation comes in wanting comics? And it's more accepted, the AI art in our community? Maybe. But I don't see it personally. I just don't. Not in comics. Now, comics that are like in products, like so for example, if you have a comic, just say like a toy company has an IP that they have. They have an IP and they want they want to make a comic. I could see a toy company actually using AI to make those comics. I could do that. I could see that. Because it's cheaper, right? Anything cheaper with these corporations, if it's cheaper, they're going to do it. They'll find a way. If it's cheaper, they'll figure out a way to make it ethical and they'll do it. So I could see that. But I can't see the traditional comic book as you and I know today. I can't see that being replaced by AI artists. I can't. Or the artist hides the fact that they're using AI, and they said they do it traditionally, but they're not. People have been caught already for that, right? So it's one of those type of things. Eddie forgot I did those MCU murals. Yes, I did. Yes. They're just being a businessman. Yep. What's the advice you could give for someone who's starting to draw? The number one advice is Did I lose you guys? Okay. I think I lost you guys for a second. Let me know, guys, if I'm connected. Like because I always say, guys, I feel extremely lucky. I feel extremely, extremely lucky. I was one of the first comic artists to get on this platform. I really think if I started later, I wouldn't have gotten the success I did have in this platform, and I'm very grateful for that opportunity. Because again, there's a lot of Marvel artists with more experience than me, who worked on a lot more books than I have. But the fact I get to go here every day and share with you the knowledge, everything I've learned over the past 25 years, it really does mean a lot. So yeah. Any chance of getting another mural? Maybe. But again, guys, it's a huge time commitment. That's the thing. Maybe if I'm able to get an editor, if I'm able to get to the place where, streaming again live with you every day. If I'm able to get to the point where I could hire an editor and a multiple editors, like 2 editors, or maybe even just one editor and one colorist, then maybe. Because I was, like I explained the other day, guys. Like I explained the other day, and thank you, Hadriard. I appreciate it. One thing I realized, and I explained this the other day, because I told you guys I was going to go all in on trying to be like a marketing artist before, and you guys seen the video, and I actually went in and I unlisted those videos because when I went to research more about the business. Like, I knew, I was thankful for the opportunities I got doing those Star Wars murals and stuff. But when you look more into it and seeing the amounts of, amount people actually get paid for the smaller projects. And I'm talking about the bigger projects. Of course, if you get paid, if you're able to get a real Marvel or DC movie poster, that is very lucrative, okay? It is extremely lucrative, for sure. So it is worth the grunt work, just like everything else. It's worth, the pain you're going to experience doing these smaller projects first. But when I talk to some agencies about doing stuff like that, the pay's not that great, guys. Again, guys, I make more money doing brand deals than doing those posters. I make way more money doing those brand deals. It's one of those things, guys. If I make more money doing brand deals, I might as well just do the videos and draw what I love. You know what I mean? Now, again, it was working for an agency, though. It was working for an agency. So, of course, agencies need to get their cut. They need to get their slice of the pie, of course. I don't know how big their slice of the pie is. But at the end of the day, I was like, I don't know. Del Monte Green Bean says, shout out to the one of the homies, Freddie Williams, the amazing artist, Freddie Williams. Yes, amazing artist. I don't think he watches me, though. Does Freddie watch me? I don't know. So, John's watching from the Philippines. Awesome, my friend. But your name's John Connor. That's not a Filipino name. That's not a Filipino name. What time is it, by the way, guys? Okay, 7:47. At 8 o'clock, guys, you just bear with me. I'm just going to go ahead and wake up my kids for school. But I am able to go a little bit longer today. We did start a little bit late. Now, one good thing is I had this laid out already before we got started. So that is a good thing. So yeah, in terms of the mural, the movie posters, guys, I don't know. I did do a movie poster for my friend John Campio's documentary. He has a documentary about movie trailers. It's called Movie Trailers, A Love Story. And I did a movie poster for him. He commissioned me to do a movie poster for him. And at first I did this one drawing where I drew all these people in front of a crowd, yelling at a Comic-Con style screen and stuff like that. And he liked that. But then I did one just for fun. I did one where I just took a picture of my hand holding a phone. and it had the title of his movie on the phone. And he liked that way more. He felt the impact was way more. So the actual movie poster ended up not being the one I drew. It was a picture of my hand. So I'm like, man, I'm going to be an international hand model. There you go. Maybe that's my niche. International hand model. Yes, sir. Maybe not now. My hand got a little fat, you know. Not now. My hand's a little fat. I had a good holiday season, my friend. I just let go. So let it go, let it go, let it go. So, will I be checking the Discord today? Most likely not, Mario, mainly because I did start late today. And again, my apologies, guys. Now, when we do the, I am going to try to make these streams so that we make sure that we always have time for that. And again, guys, my apologies. I started much later than I wanted to today. I wanted to start at our usual time at 5 a.m. We ended up starting at what, 6:15, guys? Something like that, 6:15. Even later, 6 something. So, my apologies, guys, for that. On me, my bad. I think I know how to wake up earlier. Slept in a little bit. Though it's not bad to, you know, again, guys, if you could sleep, sleep, guys. I always tell you that. If you have the other opportunity to sleep, sleep. Sleep's so important. I'm not one of those guys who are going to tell you I'll sleep when I'm dead type thing. Though sometimes for me personally, I don't get that much sleep, but me personally, if I feel there's something that needs to be done, it needs to be done, you know. So I don't mind going a little, you know, having not that much. But gotta be careful too. Getting older, man. Gotta be careful with the sleep. Del Monte Greenview is about to drive your son to school. Well, hopefully he has a good day at school, my friend. My kids, I gotta wake them up soon. Not quite yet. Maybe a few. Then go Chiefs! Go Chiefs! Go Chiefs! With my homeboy. Go Taylor Swift. Go Swifties. Go. Who's Steinfeld? I don't know who that is. Sewerbat. You can let me know who that is. Is that Magneto? Yes, this is Magneto from Marvel Rivals. This is what his outfit looks like in Marvel Rivals. It's actually pretty cool. I wish it was the classic Magneto. It'd be a lot easier to draw, I'll tell you that much, guys. A lot easier to draw. Okay, there you go. Magneto's looking like a mech with heavy armor. Well, that's the design. If you look it up, yeah. The real Casey is Eddie Griffin, the comedian. Wasn't he Eddie Griffin? Wasn't he? What was that? Isn't Eddie Griffin undercover brother? Right? Am I right? Eddie Griffin's undercover brother, right? If I'm thinking of the same Eddie Griffin, is that right? That's gonna bother me if I don't get that right. If I got that wrong, my apologies, everyone. Yeah. Undercover brother, baby. Undercover brother. Undercover brother. There you go. The 90s comedy show, Steinfeld. I don't know. Are you saying Seinfeld? Is that what you mean? Not Steinfeld. Seinfeld? Is that what you mean? Seinfeld. There you go. Seinfeld. There you go. It's like Steinfeld. Who's Steinfeld? Okay, Seinfeld. Okay. Like, I was thinking about doing that, guys. Like, we talked about that before. I wouldn't mind doing, like, something like Friends. And talking about alienating my younger audience here. But, like, doing something like Friends in a Marvel style, that'd be fun. Yeah. It's like, so who's Steinfeld? I don't know Steinfeld. But Undercover Brother, everyone. Look up Undercover Brother. Undercover Brother. Bring us back. A lot of you guys would have no idea what that is because it's an obscure movie from looks like 2002. 2002. When we talk about Eddie Griffin, that's what I think about. Friends, Alf. Alf's more 80s, no? All right, so I remember you have pain in your wrist. I'm left-handed. I used to spin page to assist for different angles in order to stay in one position. I did. I had the surgery. You guys can see here. That's the surgery. So that's what they cut like that. So it was interesting in the surgery. I told you I saw this open. They showed it to me. Like they had it clamped open like this, and it's so funny seeing seeing the inside of your hand. It's so weird. They're like, "You want to see it?" I'm like, "Okay." But again, very thankful, and no more pain in this hand, guys. No more pain at all, at all. They did a fantastic job. My surgeon, he did a great job. So I'm very very grateful, and I'm thankful I had it done. I am very very thankful I had it done. For this is the best my hand has felt in years, guys, in years. So quite the blessing for sure. Quite the blessing. Absolutely. Yeah, so the pain's gone now, and I feel much, much better now. So now, the fun part is avoiding surgery for this hand, because I feel it in this hand as well. I'm trying to see if I can get it fixed without surgery. Now, if it needs surgery, it needs surgery, and it's not going to hold me back, guys, from going live, because of my left hand. Now, I would have to drive like this with my hand on the side. It's harder to hold the paper for sure, so maybe a little slower. Like, for example, here I'm holding the paper, so it'd be a little slower. But at the same time, I think it'll be worth it in the end. So we're taking out Storm here. I had Storm here, guys. We're going to probably take out Storm. We're not going to add Storm anymore. I will save Storm for the other piece that we're going to do once Colossus and Cyclops comes out. We're going to add Storm to that piece with Magic. So we'll have a Mutants 2. A Mutants 2, guys. But maybe I could just have his hand out here like this. But we'll finish this part here first. Yeah, so Carl had surgery on your left hand, and I have a wire in it. Oh, wow. Wow. Mars says it's turning out great. Thank you, my friend. Hello, Jonathan. Good to see you, Paul. Yeah, I need to message you back. I apologize, Paul. I should have messaged you earlier. But, yeah, it's hard because I've punked somebody at that time, Paul. Yeah. So, there you go. Yeah, do a friendly one for the whole gang and one just for channel. Just the whole gang. We'll start off with just the whole gang. We'll do that. But I probably will do a friends piece sooner than later, guys. I think it'll be fun. Again, I'll alienate a few of you guys because probably a lot of you guys don't know who friends are. You younger ones. Of course, the older guys. Everyone knows friends, the older guys. But A lot of the youngins won't know who Friends is. I had some what's it called consultation, or a little bit, not a lot, like a huge consultation about my channel, and one of the suggestion was, if I'm just going to do these Marvel style type drawings, that I should, let's say, rebrand, but do a little bit of branding, and just, box office artist is like the nostalgia artist type thing, because that's pretty much what I'm doing, right? I'm not, if I'm just, taking old properties and drawing them in a Marvel style type thing, I should actually brand it that way so people know right away what I do, because I do a lot of things on my channel. Because this is one thing I do love. I do love just drawing anything and whatever, everything, and just drawing them for you guys, So that's something to think about. Do you have a costume of a character you don't like drawing? Yes, when I have to draw more than once. Like even funky costumes, guys. I love drawing them. One piece I want to do, and I was telling you guys this. I want to draw those weird 90s costumes. If you guys haven't seen, I have a video on my channel, and in it are my friends. Mr. David Finch is in this video. My friend Anthony Francisco. He's the designer of Baby Groot and the Dormelage. And my buddy Andy Park. If you guys look up Andy Park, if you're an artist, you should know who Andy Park is. Andy Park is like one of the big head honchos at Marvel on the concept design division, or visual development division. We got together and we were reacting to old. We were reacting to 90s costumes. And you could totally tell, what's it called, people don't actually watch the videos. You can tell people don't watch the videos. Because we would get these comments like, how dare you make fun of these costumes? Like, did you watch the video? We praise the costumes. We don't make fun of them. Like that, you just prove you never watched the video, right? You just wanna fight. Oh, let's fight, baby. Let's fight. Want to fight? Yeah. Breakfast time, Mario. What are you having for breakfast? Carl says his uncle was in Friends season 7. That's awesome, my friend. So if you haven't seen that already, check that out, because there's some wacky costumes in the 90s. But I love them. It was a time where Marvel was trying to do, like, everyone had armor. Like Captain America had this really weird armor. But I thought it was cool. Spider-Man had that that metal armor. It was a time where Thor had this costume where you could see his belly, right? Fried eggs, baby. Fried eggs, baby. You want to fight? Okay, so guys, so just bear with me, guys. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a little break here. I do have to wake up my kids to make sure they're okay. All right, and I will be right back. Okay, I will be right back. So hold tight, keep drawing, my friends. I will be right back. We're gonna go ahead and finish this piece. We just have the two characters. We got this one and Psylocke to do. We're probably gonna get rid of. We're gonna get rid of Storm. Getting rid of Storm. We're just gonna do Psylocke. Okay. Okay, guys. So just bear with me, and okay, I'll be right back, my friends. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. My apologies. I was out there and Kevin Feige showed up again. What are you doing here, Kevin Feige? What are you doing here? My kid's got to get ready for school. What the? Okay, so let's get going on this. How much time do we have, by the way? It's 8:04. Yeah, what are you drawing, everybody? So I did have both in there. I did have both Psylocke and Storm, but now because we are adding another mutant piece, now that I know that Cyclops and Colossus will both be there, I felt it was better, okay, because I want Storm to be more featured a little bit more. So, okay, that gives me an opportunity to make her a little bit bigger in the piece by adding her to the other piece. So that's why we're not doing Storm right now, okay? Yeah, so we're going to be doing a Friends piece, a Seinfeld piece, possibly. Though that one guy in Seinfeld's canceled. Oh, no. I don't think I can because of that one guy on Seinfeld. Is that guy still canceled? Yeah, he must be still canceled. He was the racist guy. The guy who went off on the racist tirade, that guy. So that's why I probably won't do a Seinfeld piece, I'll be honest with you. There you go. Carl is drawing Stranger Things. Awesome. Let's see here. So, yeah. So how's everyone doing this morning? Again, we are going to go... Usually we would end the stream by now, but we are finishing this off. I did start quite a bit later than usual today, guys. So we will actually go ahead and finish this piece here. All right. You should do a Night Agent. What's Night Agent? I haven't heard of that one. Are you talking about Night Court? Any of you guys know what Night Court is? I know Night Court. I don't know Night Agent. I'm not sure what that is. I used to love that show. It was called Night Court back in the day. Random. If I was Colossus, I'd side with Magneto the first day. There you go. Oh, so it's a Netflix show. Okay. Okay, there you go. I thought we were still doing like the old '80s shows. So there you go. My bad. My bad. I think they tried to do a reboot of Night Court recently, didn't they? Like they were trying to. The reboot, not so much. I just talking about the reboot there, Chris. Yeah, most of these reboots aren't good, man. You know, it's like, should I draw like MacGyver? Now I hear, again, I get like dating myself, guys. Like, I hear the what's it called, the Matlock, the new Matlock version they have today. I hear that's pretty good. I hear that show's really good, from what I hear. But every time they try to recreate these old '80s shows, you know, like I should do, I should do, like, for example, I should do Family Matters, you know, did I do that? I should do Perfect Strangers. You guys have no idea what I'm talking about. Do some of you guys know what I'm talking about? Let's do the dance of joy. Die, 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 die. Hey, 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 hey. Nostalgia artist. Chris liked that. Oh, man. I am getting deep cuts here, my friends. You know, we could do Full House, of course. Maybe some of the younger ones would know Full House with that, with the Netflix version of Full House. We could do Boy Meets World. We could do, Topanga. We could do, what else? Saved by the Bell, of course. Got to do Saved by the Bell. I'll throw Screech into Saved by the Bell. That'd be funny, man. That would be funny. That would be funny. Step by Step, yes. You know why I like Step by Step? Because I think I was telling you guys before, one show that I watched a lot as a kid, and maybe I shouldn't have, was a show called Three's Company. Have you guys ever heard of Three's Company? That's an old show, guys. Three's Company. And Step by Step, the mom was Chrissy from Three's Company. Right? That's why I like that show. And is there a Korean Full House? I did not know that. Chris likes Suits. I love Suits, actually. I'm a big fan of Suits. I love Suits. You know, that's not a bad idea. Just to change it up, guys. To do like a Zip Suzanne Summers. That's right. Didn't she pass? She passed away pretty recently, actually. I think, right? Didn't she pass away recently? But just to change it up, do like old TV shows just for fun, you know? Nostalgia artist, baby. But then, talk about alienating your younger audience. They wouldn't know. All right. Yeah. What's his name? Zach. Zach became a very, very good actor. He had a long career, long career in TV. Well, like, to be honest, like him and like a Mario, right? What's her name? Tiffany Thiessen's character. What's her name again? Help me out here, guys. I'm having a brain fart here. Like, she's on a lot of TV shows, too. And she had a cooking show, too, if I'm not mistaken. That's an idea. Also a good plan. Like, why not? Different Strokes. I remember Different Strokes. Facts of Life. You take the good, you take the bad, you take the good, and there you have the facts of life. The facts of life. Oh, you young guys, what are you old people talking about? What are you older guys talking about? Kelly, thank you. Why did I forget Kelly? I'm not Kelly. Should have known Kelly. It's a brain farts, guys. Thank you. All in the Family. No, I never watched Kelly Kapowski. That's it. That's it. All in the Family. I never. You know, that's a little bit older. That's a little bit older. That's like All in the Family is like the Happy Days. You know, that kind of thing. These are the days. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. So for you, those of you who don't know, Happy Days. Most people who think of Happy Days, they think of the Fonz. But what came out of that was one of the greatest directors of our time. Ron Howard was a character on Happy Days. His daughter, prolific artist Bryce Dallas Howard, you know, one of the greatest actors of our time, actresses of our time, right now. Also director, like she directed like. And she's an amazing director herself. Directed those the good episodes of Mandalorian. She directed the good ones. Hey, Jason Bateman, right? And what show was Jason Bateman in again? Oh, guys, help me out. What show was Jason Bateman in again in the 80s? Help me. Oh, what was that show called? And I'm not thinking about Silver Spoons. What was that? What was it called? You guys know? Oh boy, that's gonna bother me. What was Jason Bateman in again? That wasn't Family Ties. No. That's Michael J. Fox. Family Ties. Oh boy. Sorry, I can't. Bad with names. Sorry, I can't help. Okay, that's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me if I don't put it up here. Jason Bateman. Let's see here. And we're not talking Arrested Development. We are talking about. Is it the Hogan family? No, it's not the Hogan family. Was it the Hogan family? It was the Hogan family? Like, I remember the Hogan family. If that's the one, right? Hogan family. Yeah, it was the Hogan family. You're right. I remember the Hogan family before. Like, it was supposed to be like Valerie's family, and then she got fired, and then they ended up calling it the Hogan family. That's right. I was looking up here. It was called Valerie's Family because I remember that. And then they fired the lead actress, and then it became the Hogan family after that. Oh, guys, we're old. Was he the younger brother in Family? No, was he in Family Ties? Yeah, it was called Valerie's Family, the Hogans, and then the Hogan family. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Oh boy. The Hendersons. I remember the Hendersons, Chris. Oh my gosh, we're bringing back the old stuff. We're bringing back the old stuff, guys. Everybody who's under 35, they all left. I thought we were talking Marvel Rivals. Oh boy. Okay, and the last character here, guys, we're going to go ahead and draw a Psylocke with her butterfly wings. And again, guys, the reason we are not doing Storm is because I'm saving her for when we do the piece with Colossus and Cyclops when they come out. Okay, so we're going to save her in Magic for that one. Like, you look up mutants, and like Namor is actually in there too, right? Like, I could do a piece with Namor if we're going to do that and put Namor in there as well, but Dick Van Dyke was in WandaVision off screen. The older folks took the stream back. There you go. That's right. Amy Jo Johnson, baby. Amy Jo Johnson. Was that every young kid's crush back in the day in the 90s? Kelly Kapowski, Topanga, what's called the Pink Ranger, right? The Pink Ranger. There you go. Who else, guys? Who am I missing? That was our crush back in the day. Marvel Rivals Psylocke. Okay, and this is the last character we're going to be drawing today, guys. And again, Psylocke has an amazing outfit, by the way. So a little, so again, like a little history for you, for my friends here. A little history for my, for our younger friends here. So these are the shows that us older folk liked back in the day. There you go. We need a Q&A stream with me. Well, you know, technically these are Q&A streams, you know. Because you know what I'd be doing in the Q&A stream? I'd be drawing. Let's see. The Wonder Years? Yes, The Wonder Years. Yep. Baywatch. I should do Baywatch, man. That's a good one. That's a good one, too, Bat. I should do Baywatch. I should totally do Baywatch. Oh, I'm laughing, guys. You're laughing. The one with Alan Thicke was Growing Pains. That was Growing Pains with Alan Thicke. Okay. Man. Winnie Cooper? Which one's Winnie Cooper? Yeah. Baywatch. We gotta do Baywatch, man. See, you say that. I want to do Baywatch now. I totally do. Don't hassle the Hoff. I won't lie, man. I want to do that tomorrow. I want to do Baywatch tomorrow. I want to do Baywatch tomorrow. You know what, guys? Why not? Like, why not? Okay, guys, tomorrow, like, I was going to do, like, add on to some of the pieces that we've done. But why not? Let's give it a try. Why not? It will be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun. So maybe we could do those. Saved by the Bell, Baywatch. What else, guys? Saved by the Bell, Baywatch. What else? Give me an ideas, guys. Give me ideas. Those two for sure. Saved by the Bell, Baywatch. What else? Friends. Friends. Saved by the Bell, Baywatch, Friends. Give me one more, guys. Give me one more. Don't hassle the Hoff, my friends. Knight Rider? Maybe not Knight Rider. Because we already have one David Hasselhoff property in there. So... But why not, guys? Let's have some fun. That's what these streams are about, guys. We can have a lot of fun. Married with Children. Now, Married with Children came a little bit later, right? That's more 90s. But then again, Friends is 90s. Friends is 90s, so... Family Matters. You can do Family Matters. Beverly Hills. That's a good one, though. I like that. I like that, Mamel. I like that. Beverly Hills. Darude. Beverly Hills. It started with Seinfeld, but unfortunately, guys, I don't think I'll be able to do Seinfeld. I can't do... Because you can't draw Seinfeld without that one guy there. What's his name again? And yeah, that's a no-go. That's a no-go. I think that's it, guys. Beverly Hills 902. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna forget. So we are doing. I'm gonna write it down. We're gonna just write it down quickly, guys. Bear with me. Just very quickly. We are doing tomorrow Baywatch. We are doing Saved by the Bell. We are doing Friends. And we are doing Beverly Hills. Or I'll just put 90210. You know, 90210, every time people, like if you're in the States, I used to get gas in the States, and then sometimes they would ask, you know, you need to put your postal code. And that's the one I would put, 90210, because it was the only American postal code I can think of. Doogie Howser. Didn't they did a remake of Doogie Howser too, no? Like it was like a Hawaiian Doogie Howser, if I'm not mistaken. They did like a Hawaiian Doogie Howser. That's funny stuff, man. I think Baywatch is gonna win that one, hands down. Baywatch is gonna win, even though those are fantastic properties, all of them. Because you don't hassle the Hoff. You don't hassle the Hoff. Don't hassle the Hoff, my friends. Chris never watched 90210. There you go. Yeah, Disney did that, right? Disney did do that, right? Because I remember seeing like a Doogie Howser. Oh my gosh, I am very excited for this poll. Just to see what happens. It would be fun, guys. Yeah, Baywatch has, of course, he's gonna have Pam Anderson. You can't do a Baywatch piece without Pam Anderson in there. Denise Richards, but okay, I'll make it sure that it's even, guys. Okay, there will be guys in there too. Don't worry. Even though I can't remember who are the guys in there. And we'll make it family friendly. Okay, I promise. The drawings will be family friendly. So I will draw them in good taste. There you go. Okay, guys, promise. There you go. Yeah, Kramer. Yeah. Bob Newhart. Not for tomorrow's poll. Not for tomorrow's poll, but. Oh, this was fun, guys. Now, again. Now we're talking. This is something new, guys. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. I'm excited about this. So, again, will we do this every stream? No, it's just something new to try, guys. And sometimes you don't know unless you try. Suits. You like suits, too. Maybe he'll be a lawyer one of these days. We'll see. What time is it, guys? It's 8:28. Jason Momoa was in Baywatch. Thank you, Mario. That's a good point. That's a good point. Hold on. Let me check. You are right. Jason Momoa is in Baywatch. He's totally in the piece. He's totally in the piece. Even though like he wasn't featured at the beginning, he's totally in the piece. If we do it tomorrow. Okay, no slow motion drawing on Baywatch. That's right. He was on it. You're right. Oh my gosh. Okay, again, guys, it has to win the poll still, though, guys. It has to win the poll. I would be happy just as happy drawing. What's it called? I'd be just as happy drawing Saved by the Bell. Even 90210, I wouldn't mind drawing. Like, I'll be honest, it's probably one of my least ones I want to draw, but it would be fun. All right. That's true, Lay. That's true. Okay, I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. A little bit more excited about that than drawing Ninja Turtle villains. Though I love drawing Ninja Turtle villains, right? So I forgot how all this started. How do we start talking about these old shows, guys? I forgot. We see what you did there, Lay. We see what you did. Tori Spelling, yep, that's how she got on the show. Her dad's the producer. Is that true? Yeah, yeah. I think everyone thought that. That's how she got on the show. Because her dad's the producer. You know, Brian Austin Green, who was Megan Fox's boyfriend for the longest time, right? You know what I would do if we did 90210? I would do the original cast, but then have Kelly Kapowski like peeking in the background. Because some of you don't know that Kelly ended up going to 90210 afterwards. Like we could have a lot of fun, guys. Like we could do like funny movies too. Like we could do like for example, you know, because I'm thinking of Ian Ziering. I was thinking about Ian Ziering, and we could do Sharknado. One of these. We could like do funny movies. And again, as kid friendly as possible. As kid friendly as possible. Again, I do have a lot of kids who who watch my Time to Draw show. I know some of them like to watch my main channel as well. So I do want to keep everything as G as possible. At the same time, but there you go. Superbat's trying to hold back to the PG. It's hard. Hi, Ellen. It's hi, Ellen. How you doing? Let's see here. We all remember them fondly, Chris, for sure. We do. Again, that's what I grew up with, the childhood. Now, again, will it capture a younger audience? Probably not, but I could give you guys some education about these shows for you younger audience. Give it to how it's related to shows today. Something like that, right? Like, I'm almost done this, by the way, I'm almost done the Psylocke here. So we could go ahead with a poll. Oh, it's 8:30, okay. My daughter is going to school soon. So I'm going to try to finish this before she leaves. And I actually have to leave shortly too, so. But I do want to put that poll up before we go, okay? I do want to put that poll up. So I'm just trying to finish this off, guys, and then we're going to do the poll, because I'm actually very excited for the poll here, guys. So, hi, Mop. Good to see you. The Munsters? Okay, yeah. Now we're getting really old here, guys. But you never know, maybe. Maybe, right? Maybe. Beverly Hillbillies, Gilligan's Island. See, I would actually clump those together, right? Gilligan's Island, Beverly Hillbillies, and what's it called? The Munsters. Like that was the same time period. Like I Dream of Jeannie, right? Like those kind of time periods. Like talk about old, right? When you say old, that's like before our time, guys. For you younger guys, like you guys are old. That's even before us. That's old for us, right? Okay, I think that's it for now, guys. Again, a lot of fun to do. Let me just do some quick erasing here. And I think I got to get these videos up quicker, guys. I think I need to turn these around. Like, we are a month behind. So I think I'm going to try to get the shorts up immediately whenever we do this. So you guys don't know this, I'm filming on a different camera up here. The drawing, so it'll be a little easier. So there you go, Dukes of Hazzard. There you go. There you go. So yeah, okay, guys. So let me zoom out here. You know, because again, it's something different, guys. Nobody's doing that, right? But because everybody's seen, like, how many people draw Wolverine, guys? How many people are drawing Marvel Rivals right now? Like, it's just something different. But anyway, guys, this is our final Mutants. We'll call this Mutants Part 1. Actually, one thing I will do, actually, let me do one more thing here. I'm going to add a cape. Okay, yeah. So this here, this will be part of Magneto's cape. Yeah, okay, just something like that. But there it is, guys. This is our Marvel Rivals piece, okay? Oh my gosh, this is fun. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited about this. Let's give this a shot, all right? So before we go, and I actually have to go in about 5 minutes here, but let's try this. So I'm going to save the images first. But remind me, Baywatch has to include Jason Momoa, guys. Has to. It has to include Jason Momoa. I'm getting, what's it called? I'm getting a lot of pics of the Rock Baywatch. Okay, so, oh, that's a web pea. Web peas! Oi. With this one. Yes. Yes. Okay, Baywatch. We said Saved by the Bell, right? Saved by the Bell we are going to do. When I wake up in the morning and I make it on time. It's alright, because I'm saved by the bell. We have 90210. 91210. And what was the last one, guys? We had one more. What was the last one? It's PNG. I can't use a PNG. What was the last one, guys? I had one more. 90210, Baywatch. What was the other one? There was one more. Friends. We were going to do Friends, right? Friends. Friends, yep, friends. This is gonna be fun, man. I'm actually very excited about this. Okay. Let's do this quickly. Okay, and then you guys will be the first one to do the poll. Which one do you think is the most popular out of those 4 guys? Which one is the most popular? That's what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. What a way to end off the month. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. We've been streaming every single day. What a way to finish it off, guys. I think this is a great way. Trying something fun and new. Okay, so I'm gonna add the pool here, and then I do have to leave, guys, immediately. So thank you guys for joining in on the stream. Apologies it was a little later. But, oh, Kevin Feige. I'll talk to Kevin Feige in a second. So just bear with me, and then you guys can do this with me, and then we're going to call it a stream, guys. Baywatch. We'll do 910210. We'll do Friends. And we'll do Saved by the Bell. I think that's good. Okay, so let me share this with you guys. Let me share this with you. Okay, guys. So this is the poll for tomorrow. What classic show should I draw in a Marvel style tomorrow? January 31st. So we got Baywatch. We have Beverly Hills 90210. We have Friends. What a poll, guys. What a poll. Fantastic. Fantastic. I am so excited. Saved by the Bell. All right, my friends. You guys will be the first to vote. Who do you guys think will win? I think Baywatch is going to take this. Personally, I think Baywatch is going to take this. Any one of these I'll be happy to do. Any one of these I'll be happy to do. But I'm going to post this right now. There you go, guys. There you go. And that is it, guys. That is it for the stream. Vote, vote, vote. And thank you guys for joining me in this Marvel Rivals stream. We had a lot of fun putting together these characters. Let's have some fun tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. I'm so excited to do it. I'll come back with some... Oh, Fresh Prince would be a great one. We could totally do a Fresh Prince piece later on. But, you know, I had a lot of fun doing this piece. This will add on to our Marvel Rivals piece later. But thank you guys for joining in on the stream, even though it was a little later. Join me again tomorrow. Tomorrow we might be doing a few streams. We might be doing this as well as I do owe Chris his drawings. I want to get his drawings in the mail by Monday, so we will be doing some more extra streams this weekend. Hit the bell. Join in on our last stream for the month of January tomorrow, streaming every single day right here on my channel. This is James Reyes' Marvel Style on my channel, youtube.com/theboxofficeartist. Follow me on all social media. And before we go, you know what we do. Give me a high five right here. Give me a high five right here. And before we go, let's just take one quick refresh. Let's see what the poll is right now. Who's winning right now? Friends! Okay, only 6 votes. Only 6 votes. But Friends right now, number 1, which I wouldn't mind. I would love to do Friends as well. But we'll see how it goes. Thank you guys for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day. You guys are the best. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. I'll see you all next time. John, Carl, Lay, AL West, Sewerbat, Mario, Pokemonty. Good to see you. Strider, did I say Lay already? Lay, John Doe, all you guys, Mop. Good to see you guys, like everybody here. Derek, good to see you. Everybody who joined in today, wherever you are in the world, take care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful day.